What's up, Leo? I'm Chris. Welcome to your May Taroscope. I missed you guys in April. Some craziness going on in my life, but I'm here. We out here. We're doing it. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what energies we're coming into the month of May with, and where we're going with it. All right. And before we get started, I have a new website. It's launched. You can go there and book readings. I have this snazzy new booking calendar. You can actually go and choose an available appointment, and then you get your video within 48 hours of that time. Makes my life easier, makes your life easier. It's great. You can also go there and donate. Your donations help keep the channel running, as well as that's all. All right, Leo, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's see what we've got going on for your central situation for May. I'm feeling a little bit of, not quite insecure. Here we go. I was going to almost say insecurity, but I said not quite insecurity. There's this push and pull, right? Our first card out, we have the first quarter moon. Halfway down the middle, right? Halfway feeling great, halfway a little not sure. Maybe there's a little pessimism, right? Maybe things are going pretty well, but you're not sure how it's going to last. You're dating someone you like, and you're not sure how it's going to go. You have a new job, and you're expecting the shit to hit the fan. There's a little trepidation, I'm feeling like. So on one hand, I think Leo is feeling themselves. Growing into self-esteem, growing into sense of self. On the other hand, there's like this chasm here, this almost like pit of anxiety, of stress, and I feel like a little doubt, a little pessimism. Now, Leo, it's almost as if like this void that exists is like supposed to be there. Because I think what that means is that there's a lesson to be learned from what you're going through right now. And my guess is that the lesson, or my feeling is that the lesson stems from something about yourself, right? So, for instance, through a struggle that you're experiencing, having to get in touch with a part of yourself that is capable of handling that. When you're in crisis and you have to get in touch with all your purpose, your meaning, right? Why you're doing the things you're doing, why you're in the relationship you're in, why you're doing the job you're doing. And our ideals, Leo, 9 of Cups. So really wanting it all, but also there's this feeling here. I almost had this vision of like going to grab something and your hand goes right through it because it's just like a mirage. It's like a hologram. There's a sense here of this card of almost like this level of happiness being a little elusive. Coming up in our ideals, it's like we're desiring this, but it's like out there. So Leo, maybe feeling like the things you desire aren't quite that attainable. Like I said in the beginning, almost like a sense of like, is this too good to be true? Maybe if things are going well, like, are they going to continue to go well? The 9 of Cups, we get in touch with our desires, but with desire comes anxiety, comes fear. Of not getting the thing we want, of losing the thing that we have that we really value. And I feel like this like maybe fear or anxiety isn't really going anywhere, Leo. But it's almost like, you know how Virgos worry, but their worry is like a catalyst to make things happen, to make change happen. Similar with like Cancer. You know, when they're feeling a little insecure, there's nothing that motivates a Cancer more than security. Makes them hustle more. For you guys, I feel like there's this almost anxiety, but it's fueling you. So starting out, this is almost the same, all the same cards so far that came out for Aries. Starting off with the past here, we have the first quarter moon, or the waxing moon, excuse me. And Leo, this is what I was talking about, of that feeling of not being quite there. Of feeling like you had a lot to offer, but maybe in a way that your world around you wasn't quite reflecting it in the way that you wanted it to. But here what we also have, Leo, is making plans. Is creating a vision. The other sign, Aries, needed to create that vision for themselves now. I think you guys have been creating it. And the good thing is that any feelings of loneliness, any feelings of uncertainty, any feelings of sadness, those are all in the past. At least with regards to, you know, specifically what you're going through right now, or what your life experiences have been. There's a fire of this season, of this time of the year, between Aries season and Gemini season. There's so much movement and dynamic energy and the Hierophant. So Leo, the Hierophant here is kind of saying you've been through it, right? You've learned a lot. You've gone through a lot of experiences. But the Hierophant also shows up when we're ready for next level shit. When we're ready to go through that little portal that he's guarding. Leo, you've learned a lot of lessons. You learned a lot about yourself. You learned a lot about the world. I think at this point in your life, no matter how old you are, Leo is kind of carrying themselves through the world right now with this Hierophant energy. Of follow me, of listen to me, I know what I'm talking about, I know what I'm doing. And now, Leo, I think there's also an emphasis here on a need to share your knowledge. On a need to share your experience and share your wisdom with others. With the Hierophant, when it comes up, it's always like you have something that is of value to the world. And it's almost like this duty to give it to the world. Teaching people. Supporting people, right? Not letting your experiences go to waste. I think that's where that comes from, right? Is wanting everything you've accumulated, everything you've learned, everything you've been through to be useful maybe to somebody else. And here, Leo, we have the Ace of Cups finishing out April, what we're coming to May with. A lot of good feelings, right? A turning point for an emotional state that you've been in. This is, of anything, like, I'm feeling this about yourself. Right? And it's not superficial. It's like unconditional love for yourself. Pride in yourself. After all the things you've been through and all the accomplishments you've gained and how much you've learned and how much you've grown. There's a maturing energy here with Leo this month. And it's rooted in something profound. It's rooted in love of self. It's rooted in love for life. It's almost as if, like, if you've had some hardships or if you've had people betray you, there's almost this ability now to let go and forgive. Because it's like your energy field, it has no space for that anymore. No space for holding on to things. No space for still being mad at somebody. No space for actively being hurt by somebody. Turning point here in the reading. I said the last one was the turning point, but this is literally in the spread the turning point. The sun. So, coming to self much? Feeling the sunshine again, Leo? Feeling youthful again? Energized? Knowing the truth about who you are. This is what I've been saying about understanding of self. The sun says nothing more than happy times ahead. This summer, I think, for you, Leo, is going to be popping. Lots of fun, lots of socializing, right? Once we hit that Gemini season at the end of May, everything gets, some might say chaotic, some might say a blast. All right, we'll go with it. Hey, look, Leo. Side by side, both of your cards, the sun that rules you and the strength card that represents Leo. So do we need any more validation here that you know yourself and you're feeling yourself? Strength here doesn't feel like a struggle. It doesn't feel like something that, is really hard for you to deal with. Sometimes when strength comes up, it means like shit's about to go down. But with you guys right now, it feels like nothing can stand in your way. Supercharged. Like looking at yourself in the mirror and just being like, that dude's dope. That chick's fucking cool. You know what I mean? That's the feeling here, right? It's not arrogance. It's almost like a sense of self-worth, of value, and it's earned. There's like this effort that's gone into what you are now, who you are now. And I think it's important to recognize that now, Leo, not just to like brush dirt off your shoulders and like feel like, real arrogant about yourself, but I think that there's something coming where a strong sense of self-worth, a strong sense of knowing who you are, knowing your brand, having your personal little elevator pitch, hypothetically speaking, or maybe literally depending on what you do, is really important right now. To have a strong conceptual sense of who you are. You go into a meeting, someone says, tell me about yourself. Having more of those answers this month in a way that razzle dazzles people, because there's a lot of opportunity coming your way. We have the Ace of Wands. This is what I said, right? Preparing for something. Now we're going through May. Preparing for fortune, preparing for good luck. Like with this card though, sometimes it's like we're being gifted this thing, and here it's almost as if you have to take it. It's almost as if, this sounds weird, but like your soul has to take it. Like you have to claim it. You have to claim your life. You have to claim opportunities that are coming your way. This isn't something that's passive. So May sees lots of newness coming your way, Leo. Things that get you pumped up and ready to go, and lots of fun, lots of financial opportunity. I feel like socially too, very strong, right? Socially and with regards to your finances, I think. Feeling like things are going really well by the end of the month. Feeling like things are turning finally in like your direction. Ending the month, Leo, with the Hermit. So after all this glory, sort of a return to simplicity, a return to humility. The end of the month, Leo, sees you starting like a new quest for something. And what I think here, and it's synchronicity, that we have two nines next to each other. 9 is like when we're almost at the end. So it's almost as if going for what you want. There's this going for it energy with the Hermit. There's this like feeling of like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna put myself out there. Even if I feel like I'm walking around in rags. It's that wisdom. It's almost as if like the Hierophant's wisdom is what he has in this lamp guiding him. Your experience, your journey, your wisdom, your knowledge. Some of you might be taking a trip. Some of you might be spending extra time alone. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Wands. So this is what I meant when I was saying like we're coming into this month feeling a little disconnected. Feeling a little beaten up. Feeling a little unsure. skeptical, afraid to approach something earnestly because the last time it didn't work out so well, maybe. The hermit here says, let yourself get knocked around a little bit. Who cares? Let yourself try and fail, because at the end of the day, you have you. You have this beautiful love of self that is so powerful. Some people envy having that. Other people who have that, right? That doesn't mean every Leo watching this is just going to be a super confident queen of the world. Because we're all human, right? But it's like you know yourself. And you know why things are happening for you right now. And it's like a sense of timing here, right? Everything's happening as it's supposed to right now. Things that are happening right now are meant to be. And it's liberating. And it's evolution and it's growth. Personal growth that you see in the material world. I haven't gotten this card in a long time. This is the Seeker. This is unique to this deck. It represents the person going out into the world, of journeying, of exploring. Similar in certain ways to the Hermit, right? But this represents, Leo, you going for it. You stepping out of your comfort zone. Of allowing yourself to imagine a whole new world. Aladdin's coming out soon. Go take Bay to see Aladdin. Take someone on a date to go see Aladdin, Leo, if you're single. No, but seriously, we're going into June with this fresh. It almost feels like a new skin. It feels like a new identity. It feels like a new being. It's you, but it's fresher. It's lighter. Things feel lighter. The world feels more full of opportunities. You see it everywhere. And then good things start to happen. So this month, Leo, is a turning point. Where opportunity, where luck, where happiness, where good fortune, where fun, where socializing, where you putting your skills into effect. And then you go into June now, armed with everything you need and full of potential and limitless possibilities. All right, Leo, so please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Again, check out my website. It's real cute. And guys, it's going to be a great month. I'll talk to you soon. Check out the weeklies that I'm posting. And I hope you guys kill it.